Okay, now that you have all of the images in Design Space, what we're going to do is take the card, we're going to ungroup right over here to the right, and we're just going to delete all of these pieces because we just need the card. I chose this one because this is the shape that I would like. So you're just going to highlight all and get rid of it. Now we're going to unlock right here, and then we're going to change the size at the top here. The width will be 4 inches. Press enter, and then the height will be 4 inches as well. Now this is the size we're going to use, just lock it back. Now for this one, we're going to do the same and ungroup it right here. The circle piece we're not using. You're going to click on the little snowflakes here, go down to contour, and click on the separate little circles. And that's going to take them out. And that's all we have here. And now we're just going to change these colors to something more bluish that we like. So the top piece here, I'm going to leave that creamish color. We're going to click on that top layer right here, go over to the color, click, and we can choose this blue right here. See that? Now go to this layer. You know what? I prefer a lighter blue. So go to this light blue. There we go. Now we're going to choose this layer here and use that blue. And for this, we'll use the light blue again. See? And that's how we're going to have this. We're going to highlight all of it, press flatten. There we go. Now this is going to print on our diamond glitter paper. We're going to print that on there. Our snowflake, we're going to ungroup as well. And we're just going to use this layer. Now over here, the square that I was talking about, just go to shapes. We're going to grab a square. You're going to unlock and size that to match the rectangle one layer right here and leave a little space. See that little space there? You want to leave that. We're going to turn that silver to represent our glitter paper. Make a duplicate, change it to white, and do the same thing. Just bring it in, unlock it so we can make it the exact rectangle again. And there you have it. See that? And that's the perfect shape. We're going to put our little snowflake right about here so we know the size that we want it. You can choose if you want it to be a little bit larger. I'm going to go to arrange just to send it to the front so we can see it at the front. See that there? And I'm going to put that there. Now, as for our image, I'm going to go to arrange as well and move it to the front. I'm just going to make it small so that 2 of them can fit. So just about 2 inches, we're going to make a duplicate. And there you have it. That's how we're going to do it. Now the option, you can leave this blank if you want to write in the information, or we can take another one, go to font, we can type in table 1. Then you can write the person's name, and you just continue doing this for the amount of guests that you'll have. We'll do a text again. We'll write the name, head over to font, and just find a font, maybe a nice script font, so that the font from the name is different from the table 1. Let's try this one. And because you see how these are separated, you can just go to letter space, I'm sorry, not line space, and minimize that and bring it together. See that? Make it a little smaller so we can see it. And also remember, you don't have to keep this black. You can change it to match our theme. So we're going to do, let's say this blue for the table and maybe a little bit lighter blue, but we're going to keep it within the blue to match up with our Winter Wonderland theme. Highlight all of that I just did there, flatten, and you see that? It'll print there. I'm just going to arrange this to the front so I can see what it'll look like. And we're going to put a little dimension so this isn't flat on the card. So I'm going to print both. You see how it's kind of blocking the name? So what we'll do, we'll make it a little smaller so that it's not blocking too much. Now, you see how we can flip this. Let me show you. Go to flip, and it'll ask you if you want it horizontal or vertical. We're going to pick horizontal. See that? And it's not blocking as much. And that is our blanks to hand write it in. So always remember, you're going to save your project. I already have it saved. And then we're going to make it. We're going to send this piece, and this piece is going to cut. It sends itself when you hit to make. So you see our printed here, and this is our layer for each one that we're going to cut. And you go according, obviously if you have more guests, we're going to make more, but I'm just showing you how to make one. And then we will assemble.